Rodando.
Because I'm going to speak English, I have to turn the switch. Friends, I have been invited to some pages from China, Asia, and I have been participating for some time, making comments. This time I decided to do it a little different. My name is Pieter Lalleman. I was born in Europe, but 17 years living in Brazil now. This is my space. It's called ESPAÇO ZEN. And I would like to send a big warm hug, tropical hug from here to Paul, Leyland, Louise, and all these beautiful people that I've met on Facebook. I am very satisfied with my participation because I'm getting good information, I think. The media obviously cannot be trusted, so this time I would like to express myself this way. My comments are usually about the banksters, because, more so because of my European background, we've had quite a history with the Rothschilds. And there are many books, films, documentaries made about this so-called Illuminati cabal, which has been governing our planet, the world, for some time now. The Second World War, just to mention a little bit of history, because I want to come to here and now very as soon as possible, but their history is written in a book called Planet Rothschild. It is how old Grandpa Nathaniel organized the Second World War and how they got total control over the central banks of big parts of Asia, Africa, Australia. So, and that's where we are now. I want to say, I'd like to say a few things about that. As we speak, the Rothschilds have moved all assets, money, out of the United States. This is the very reason why there is such a why the United States is bankrupt. They have moved all their assets to China. It's called the AIIB, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. It is a total 51% owned, Rothschild-owned operation. And by now, the largest, by far, the largest financial institution on the planet. Through the dollar scheme, the US dollar scheme, they have succeeded to gain a global monopoly control over all the central banks on this planet, minus Iran and China. So this is their last They have completed their agenda, and China is the only one left. So that's where we are right now. Evelyn Rothschild traveled to China many times, very recently, first signed a contract with the Chinese Central Bank to prepare the yuan as being the next world reserve currency. They are planning to blow up the United States. They are planning. They have prepared everything. And that is their game now. So, the yuan is prepared to be the next world reserve currency. The AIIB, the biggest financial institution, which is already buying entire countries in Africa, here in South America. Of course, people don't know these things. This is a secret agenda, but still I would like to share a 5-year study. I started to use the computer to study the clay tablets, the Sumerian clay tablets, and somehow I got into this. I've got nothing to do with banking. I don't even have a bank account. I don't need to. So this is what is going on. I would like to say to the people in Asia, my friends in Singapore, Indonesia, Taiwan, to be very conscious, to join this adventure that we have today, that we can travel, have open borders, go wherever we want, and to create present a vision of an Asian Union, where the Asian countries, of course led by China, by far the biggest economy, this is obvious, to join China in the creation of an Asian monetary defense sphere. Forget your nationalities. This is not relevant anymore. Go to the beach in Japan. Go to visit other countries. Trade, movement of goods and money. This is essential. This will give you a freedom. So understand this. Wake up. Times have changed. We have to adapt. Holland used to be, very recently, was occupied by the Germans. We don't fight over this. We get along well. We are in a monetary union. So this is, and I truly hope the people in Asia, of all these countries mentioned and others, truly understand this. Get over their old hang-ups and whatever it is that keeps them separated. And take their legitimate place as the Asian Union in the world community. This needs to happen for you, for anyone who wants to do business, who wants to travel. This needs to happen. This is simply the facts of life. This is simply a result of the changing realities, technology, the changing world we live in. We have to do the same here in South America. We have to. And we were. There is a very concrete proposal on the table. It's launched by Russia, Putin. It's called the multipolar proposal, which exactly suggests to divide the world in 6, 7 monetary defense spheres with good financial agreements, supported by, secured by gold. The same as China and Russia already did. And so that's where I will come to the point. IIB is a Rothschild, 51% operation. It's an exact copy of what they did, exact copy of what they did to the United States. They created the dollar scheme. Bretton Woods signed, all these contracts are signed, Fed Act, Bretton Woods, were all signed by Paul Warburg, Rothschilds. There is no other behind all this. Which allowed them, the dollar scheme, which allowed them to take over every central bank on the planet, an objective they have attained, minus of course Iran. So here we are, the last one standing, China, and all that is happening is the Rothschilds operation to get to China, to take the last big fish. And they are getting it. They are getting it. Because the Chinese central bank does not have any power. It's not a people's bank. The one who is moving the big currency deals is IIB. They are gaining total control. Because even Chinese banks have to lend from them. As I said, by now, by far the largest financial institution of the planet. They have completed already for some time the largest transfer of money and assets to this institution. And they are planning to blow up the crime scene, to wipe out the tracks, you can call it. They are doing everything to get the United States to blow itself to Kingdom Come. You may find this very far going. Let me repeat. To my own surprise, I never planned to. I have no interest in finance. I got into this and I started studying, buying some hardcovers, which I have here, some good books. So don't think I'm just saying things. There is a hard study behind this, and my character does not permit that I would say anything that is not, that I could easily give you the sources, something which I will not do now. In my comments I refer sometimes. I will just give you the big picture. This is how it is. This is what is going on. South Africa, Brazil, China, everything is related to what is happening to Russia. Because there is one guy who stood up. And that is one country, one guy, Putin, Russia. The Russians have removed every trace of any Rothschild institution from their country. They have cleaned it up completely. IMF, World Bank, BizBank, EMS, they got rid of it. And they're making their own deals, which I suppose everybody knows China is the first who really signed on with Putin. But Putin is standing too much alone. What I'm saying here is not being seen, most unfortunately. So that's why I'm here, chatting a little with you. I want to send a big tropical hug for the friends I've met. China 888, Beyond Ergonomy, pages. I love to get my information, comment. I became quite fond of you guys. And this is an expression from my side to let you know, to send you my friendship. I appreciate it. I love it.